just got to keep at it. Hey there, how you doing today? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So, what are we looking at today with the cryptocurrency markets? Well, we got a market cap of $142.9 billion. That's absolutely fantastic. 2017 so far has been the year of cryptocurrency. It seems like no matter what kind of cryptocurrency you bought, which one you invested in, as long as you've held through, you've made some money. Looks like a lot of these case scenarios, you've more than doubled your money. That's half of what's helping to flood everybody into cryptocurrency. It seems like here in 2017, this is a way to make some money without breaking your back over the situation. So what are we looking at? We got 9.5 billion traded in the last 24 hours. That's absolutely fantastic. We've seen highs up near 10 billion. When all this money's trading around, you could never tell what the market's going to do. Your coin could be the next one to shoot up, right? We got a BTC dominance of 45.4%. That's all right. There's so many cryptocurrencies out there. It's hard for BTC to hold on to all $143 billion worth of this market cap. And especially right now with Bitcoin Cash and Monero being up so much. It looks like we got Steamback Dollar up as well and Ripple. Yeah, of course it's hard to hold on there to the 50%. They're all sliding backwards. So what do we got? We got Bitcoin coming in at $3,928. Yeah, it's testing the $4,000 support line. Apparently it's fallen below it here. This has a lot to do with everything that's happening with Bitcoin Cash. People, drawing lines on the sand and taking sides and trying to figure out what's what. It seems like Bitcoin Cash has supposedly become more profitable for mining. Then you got to take into miner fees and they come back to even. These chains adjust for difficulty. Apparently Bitcoin has dropped behind on, activating segregated witness because these blocks are taking a little longer than what they're supposed to be, and Bitcoin Cash blocks have pumped up. It looks like some of the mining pools have moved over. Only time's going to tell. The market will determine what's what here, and I do have faith in BTC. I'm sure that this Bitcoin Cash thing is going to be a fluctuation, back and forth of pumps and dumps, people trying to make money, get rich quick, and then after a little while here, it'll burn out and fizzle out probably. But as always, we got to sit here and we got to keep our ear to the ground. We got to keep our eye on this stuff and see what's going on. You never know what's what. So we got Ethereum taking 5.1% hit today. That's really not that bad. They're on the other side of $200. They had some big gains yesterday, coming in at $312. And that's absolutely fantastic. Ethereum always has everything going for it with all these ICOs. They got Plasma coming out. There's always new technologies with the development team of Ethereum. Like I said, we got Bitcoin Cash making some big gains today, up 11.2%, coming in at $712. This is probably mostly due to the fact that they're mining had become more profitable. It looks like a little under 30% has jumped BTC network and jumped over to Bitcoin Cash. But they're going to be having their mining adjustment here soon, and then it should be back to just as profitable. The big determination here is going to be determined on the fees. Bitcoin Cash doesn't have really any fees on the network. Bitcoin does. So that's, used to determine the value as well. So it could be breaking even here pretty soon. Let's hope for that, and not that everyone floods over to Bitcoin Cash because they think they're going to make more money on it. We got Ripple taking a 22% gain today. There we go. They've been holding back for a while, seeing sideways movement. So there's the gains if you were invested in that, looking at 19.2 cents. Continuing to move forward. We got Litecoin coming in at $46.35. That's down 1%. That's a continuation in the safe zone of between 45 and 50 bucks with Litecoin. Litecoin's been on stale for a while. We've been hoping for some big moves. Hopefully after we can get past November here, maybe we'll see some gains with Litecoin and everything with that. We got NEM taking a little bit of a hit today too, coming down 4.3%, coming in at 25.1 cents. That's really not that bad. Cryptocurrency volatility is always something, right? You can see up to 10% up and down every single day and still continue to maintain the same value just about. We got Dash coming in at $377. That's down 4%. Dash had made some big gains here recently with the international conference that's coming up in London, and the talks of potential, the debit card thing. There's going to be a lot of people talking there. Usually when these international conferences come out, there's a lot of news that's released, and usually that helps pump the price of these altcoins up. So, hopefully we'll be seeing some new news out of that, and hopefully Dash and everything else will continue to get a price boost from this. We got Monero. There's some of those gains we were talking about. We're up 10%, coming in at $90.89. We're still waiting to have the South Korean exchange added over there. We don't know if when this happens, if this will continue to pump the price up more, if the price has already been pumped due to this fact and will continue along at the same price, or potentially see a drop. We got Ethereum Classic coming in at $13.95. That's down 0.9%, 1% sideways movement. Nothing to be worried about at all. We got Zcash coming in at $228. That's down 9.2%. Not the greatest there, but still holding well above that $200 line, above the 225 line. So, I mean, hopefully today's just a day of red, and we'll see some corrections tomorrow, and everything will be back in the green. Hopefully the green will be more than what we're seeing today in the red. We got Steam pulling back, and Steam back dollar catching up a bit. We're down 7.7%. That's $1.27 for Steam. That's okay with me. You know me, I like my Steam around $1.10, $1.05. We got Steam back dollar coming in at 92 cents. That's up 16%. That's pretty good. If you had bought in on that yesterday. Steam back dollar is supposed to be pegged to the buck, so it's still below $1. Shows me that these altcoins got room to grow. So what do we got today on Bitcoin and Coffee? Well, news is a little tight today. We got the Enigma hack. These hackers got 1.5 thousand Ethereum. That's about $500,000. They went around in the Slack and emails for Enigma saying that they had a special address for pre-ICO sales. People fell for this. They sent them Ethereum. They got about $500,000 in hacks. This is going to be a continuation into the future, that hackers are going to grow everywhere. As these people start getting smarter, it's a lot easier to go out there and, use technical skills that you have on computers to go out and get free money pretty much in comparison to going out there in the world and busting your back for what's minimum wage here in the United States, $8.10. I mean, that's under $300 a week. That's really hard to live off of. Due diligence is going to be your own responsibility as we move into the future. Technology isn't only going to be something that you use to better your life and communicate with everyone else, but it's also going to be how you do your personal banking and how you keep your finances. So you have to make sure that you're on top of this stuff and that no one else is able to get access to it, because your money is your money and no one's going to give it back to you when it's gone. So what else we got here on news? Well, we got the Philippines. They got their first exchange pretty much, and this is great. Having local exchanges on the ground in locations of your country or region is what we need. We need places that are local, that are able to, work with the local banks, so you can use your credit card or debit card or bank account, because that's always the kink in the chain, is going from fiat cash into cryptocurrency. There's always so many laws and governments, and everyone likes to get involved right there at that moment of, changing the US dollar into Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrency you're working at. So, having an exchange that's local, who's able to work with the local banks, work with the local government, and be able to help you get your money into cryptocurrency so you can start retaining some of the value that it has, if not see it grow into the future. These things are hard to do, so when you get places like this and they're putting their first cryptocurrency, it's going to open up new avenues to these people, which is absolutely fantastic, increasing the adoption of cryptocurrency, definitely helping to make it get out there and become the currency of the future, which is what we all want to see, right? We also got 50 exchanges have filed for licenses in Japan. This is a continuation with Southeast Asia. I mean, it's growing over there. They're really one of the first forefront of, cryptocurrencies. They've started making it a lot more legal over there. Their governments are looking at it in a favorable light. They're trying to help regulate it so that the governments can feel comfortable about these cryptocurrencies. They got exchanges pumping up all the time. Every time you go to look at these prices, it looks like some Asian country, China, Japan, South Korea, they're the ones that are pumping these prices up, as much as they're getting pumped. They look like they're controlling anywhere between 40 to 60% of the volume half the time. They're major players over there. So us as Americans, yes, they say cryptocurrency is spoken in the American language, but even though we're sitting here and we're all talking English and everything, and we're worrying about cryptocurrency and we're trying to figure it out and we're developing it, the Asians are the ones that are over there that are giving it value and pumping up these market prices. So we have to constantly be aware of what's going on. The fact that they're getting more exchanges is wonderful. You can see that they're definitely investing in it over there, trying to make it a passive form of income. We're all trying to figure out how we can have this cryptocurrency make us more money so that we can take it easy a little bit and stop slaving away so much of these 9-to-5s. But as always, you got to do your due diligence. You got to know what you're doing. You got to keep your cryptocurrency safe. Hackers are out there. Exchanges are going to rip you off. You can't trust anyone but yourself when it comes down to your money, right? So if you like everything that's going on here on Bitcoin and Coffee, I need you to hit that subscribe button. These numbers are constantly growing around here. I love all of you guys out there for everything that you're doing. You guys make my day every single day. I try to get out here and give you these, little 10, 15-minute videos, tell you what I'm thinking about cryptocurrency, some of the the new highlights of the news that I've read or, seen from other YouTubers, gives me joy in my life, right? So, list of tools down there below, as always. If you're having trouble in these cryptocurrency markets, see if the tools can't help you out. If they're not helping you figure out what you're trying to figure out, go ahead, shoot me an email. It's eugeneforrest20@gmail.com. Absolutely free help desk service out there for the new people. Ooh. All right. So, there's donational addresses down there, like I keep saying, totally unfunded around here. I do this as a hobby on my free time, trying to help you guys out, trying to help myself out by, communicating with more people that are into these cryptocurrency markets. This stuff is so amazing. Who thought that, just a poor little guy like myself could invest some money and start making money, go out there and find as many friends as I found out there with you guys, start this YouTube channel and help me definitely. I'm a shy person, so this is amazing. I can't believe everything that's been going on with this. So, as always, you guys, thank you for everything, and remember, keep your BTC safe.